My Crow family, we're recording. Welcome back to Crow Reactions. How's everybody? Welcome to the chaotic, crazy crow's nest. Any new subscribers, welcome. You know, it's chaotic. It's there's no consistency. I'm working on it. But I can guarantee that the reactions are going to be raw, real, and there's going to be a lot of interruptions. Hopefully not, but normally yes. And you'll be waiting on me a fair bit because Crow's world is chaotic, okay? Just as simple as that. But I'm here now, and we're just, listen, I'm trying to catch up on all the artists that I have on the channel already and that I haven't listened to anything. Like, I need to catch up, okay? And so one of these brothers is Hanumankind. I need to know the correct pronunciation for this brother because he is seriously, I mean, I've listened to, I think, I've done 3 reactions. I'm going to do a playlist because I'm invested in Hanumankind. I'm hoping I'm saying it right. HMK. So I looked in the comments, and the next song that was, requested was, there was a few, but Catharsis. Okay, I have no idea what that means, and I want to look that up really quickly just before we start. The word Catharsis does not appear to have a widely recognized. That would make no sense because it needs to mean something. Because people listen with HMK. What I love about him is he sounds so current, but also so unique, and like he's very appealing to all generations. And he seems to know the exact balance and how to like weave in real talk. Like he doesn't just flex and just rap about anything. If you really listen properly, this brother is talking, and he's, what I love about him most is his pride in his heritage, his culture, his people, and how he's bringing them with him. Like, he's putting his people on the map. He's talking about the struggle of his ancestors, of his people, even now. But he's also celebrating his culture and all the beautiful things that make up his culture. Like, I love that. Anyway, plus he can rap, all right? He can rap. Anyway, so he is, even though some people might not, if you're not listening properly, you'll think he's just another rapper. But the, with like really plastic kind of lyrics that don't really mean much, No, he's one of them deep artists. I'm telling you, like, seriously, he gets me in the heart. I spelt it wrong. That is why. Oh, and it's pronounced catharsis, meaning an emotional release, a cleansing or purging of strong feelings that leads to renewal or relief. That is crazy because only today I was texting my 15-year-old son. Well, he started texting me first, talking about, his emotions. Like, he won't talk to me, but if he texts me, I'm straight onto it because, like, that's at least some kind of communication with him, and he's opening up. And we were talking about this exact thing, about how unhealthy it is to build up, like, to keep all your emotions inside. And I was talking to him about, what can he do? What safe thing can he do to express his emotions? Because I have issues with my 15-year-old son where He's very quiet, and he doesn't talk much, and then all of a sudden he'll go from 1 to 100, and he'll get emotional, and it's like very distressing. So I can't, like, things don't just happen for a reason, people. I've been stuck on this with my son and not knowing how to support him. And look, I can just even introduce this new word to him and talk to it. You know, maybe even listen to this track with him. Like, who knows? Telling you, people, there are signs, you know, little bear with me, people. I'm trying to catch my breath because I haven't even pressed play and Hanumankind's already getting me in my feels. This is what I'm saying. Like, I don't believe that things just happen for a reason, you know. No, what's, like, I feel like things happen for, I don't know what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, this is just, it doesn't make any sense that, okay, let's just press play. I'm done. You know what I mean. Okay, HMK, sort your sister out, because I need catharsis myself. Damn, I need to do a catharsis. My nose is itchy. Okay, people, let's bring over here. Play. Or don't play. Come on, play.
Ayo, I need to let loose. Bullets in the chamber. Feel good when I shoot. Duck cause you in danger. You duck or you a goose. Yeah, you sucker looking weak. Bunch of chickens in the coop. Watch what come out of your beaks. Yo, I need to let loose. Bullets in the chamber. Feel good when I shoot. Duck cause you in danger. You duck or you a goose. Yeah, you sucker looking weak. Bunch of chickens in the coop. Watch what come out of your beaks.
I hear you too, sister, and that was beautiful. But people, hey, it feels like we're starting off with the hook, and look what's packed into this hook. Look, I'm so glad that I looked up what catharsis means, because that would have gone straight over my head. Brother is saying already, he's got the bullet in the chamber, right? He's ready to just pop off. There's too much inside here, okay? So you better duck if you're a goose. And I love the word goose. Like, I don't love the word goose, but it's definitely a word that I definitely use if someone is just being a goose. Like, you're just a goose. Like, I would hate to be called a goose, because it's just goosey, you know. Like, I just feel like that's a real severe insult to me, where I'm from anyway. So I just love that. And the duck goose, like, people, nostalgia. Remember when you're a kid? Duck goose, you know, run around the circle, like the scheme here. And I don't know if I should be feeling some kind of way, because this bird scheme got me feeling a little bit vulnerable. Like, don't go dropping a crow in here, Hanumankind, HMK, brother, because I love you, okay? And you've got one in the chamber, and I'm feeling a little bit vulnerable, but I just love how this has started. Can we start right from the start? I know, people. Okay, I'm not going to say I'm not going to stop.
Ayo, I need to let loose. Bullets in the chamber. Feel good when I shoot. Duck cause you in danger. You duck or you a goose. Yeah, you sucker looking weak. Bunch of chickens in the coop. Watch what come out of your beaks. Yo, I need to let loose. Bullets in the chamber. Feel good when I shoot. Duck cause you in danger. You duck or you a goose. Yeah, you sucker looking weak. Bunch of chickens in the coop. Watch what come out of your beaks.
I love that. I'm hoping that's the hook.
Cause I'm coming with the heat. Global warming at the peak. Melting all your polar caps and the clouds about to freak. Not the north but from the south. That's where all my people be. See us and you'll figure out that the heritage is deeper than anything you can dive in. Grab your scuba gear if you're planning on surviving.
Am I going to get through this? I told you. Brother is deep. He just said it then. The goosebumps. I love this. He's telling you exactly where he's from. He's from the south, people. He's not from the north. Okay? And look, Yes, I'm cheating because I'm delirious and overtired and I need to catch these lyrics. The heritage is deep, just like HMK. I love him.
All my people be, see us and you'll figure out that the heritage is deeper than anything you can dive in. Grab your scuba gear if you planning on surviving. My people need a Batman and Robin, but when we're looking out, it's like Batman's gone Robin. Like, hey, that's not how it's supposed to work. When the ones who claim good do most the dirt. When the ones who claim to protect mostly hurt. All the ones who try to live where the rules berserk. Justice for J.R.I.
Where am I looking? I'm going to look here. Oh, no. I can't just keep stopping, but I know I'm going to, okay? So please don't troll me in the comments. Do it if you want. I really just, I'll send you love because it just is what it is. You listen, when you get artists like this that have the courage to really just, what am I trying to say? Talk. Just take it. When you get an artist like this who has the courage to speak his truth, not just of him, but his people, his heritage, that is brave, okay? And it deserves our 100% focus, which is very difficult for me, people, you know this. But for stuff like this, I'm locked in, like I'm there with you. I'm there with you, brother. And I got nothing but respect. This whole Batman and Robin scare. Look, deep. Like, have you got your scuba? Have you got it? Have you got your air tank? Because you're not gonna last if you're cruising with HMK. Because this brother he's going deep. He is deep. His heritage is rich. It's deep. It's rich. It's all what is good in his life, okay? And it's like I'm just getting these. I can relate the strength of your heritage, your culture, and you need that scuba gear if you're gonna cruise with the HMK. I get it. I don't know how to explain it, but you're doing it perfect here.
Grab your scuba gear if you planning on surviving. My people need a Batman and Robin, but when we're looking out, it's like Batman's gone Robin. Like, hey, that's not how it's supposed to work. When the ones who claim good do most the dirt. When the ones who claim to protect mostly hurt. All the ones who try to live where the rules berserk. Justice for J.R.I. and his son. Your cocky clothes don't mean shit, you fucking bums. Unless you live by a code that means more than using guns and sticks to beat civilians who need protection. Yeah. The problem systematic, should have reached these answers a while ago, but we were static. Shouldn't take a tragic event to have movement. 1 step forward, 3 steps back, not improvement, yeah.
HMK, brother, why do you do this to me all the time for? Why? Why? The way he's talking about this, his people need, they need Batman and Robin. They need someone to come in clutch. They need their superhero, whatever. But the people that are meant to be that are out doing the wrong thing. They're not taking care of their people. They're not taking care of what they're supposed to. They've gone off track. And how he's saying, it's why do we wait for tragedies before we make changes when it's clear as day that people are hurting all over the world for things that should have been changed so long ago? Why do we turn a blind eye to it for until there's something horrific? And then still people don't step up properly. The changes aren't put in place. So races of people are not, suffering. Damn, HMK, I knew you were going to do this to me. I knew it. I should have been more, I should have had more sleep in me for this.
Then to have movement, 1 step forward, 3 steps back, not improvement, yeah. I'm not a prophet or messiah, just a child of the world, eating chips with my tire. Flip the bird to the law, cause I'm steady getting higher than the thoughts of astronauts. Your body to let loose, bullets in the chamber. Figure when I shoot, duck cause you in danger. You duck or you a goose, yeah, you're sucker looking weak. Bunch of chickens in the coop, watch what come out of your beaks. Your body to let loose, bullets in the chamber. Figure when I shoot, duck cause you in danger. You duck or you a goose, yeah, you're sucker looking weak. Bunch of chickens in the coop, watch what come out of your beaks. See, I need to let loose, bullets in the chamber. Figure when I shoot, feel like we all in danger. No chance to have a truce, that's not something that I see. Cause they sending out the troops when we protesting in peace. Trust is something that they breathe. Once it's lost, it can't be reached. Got me sick inside the stomach, this the belly of the beast. Yo, the powerful they feast. North, south, west, east. Stuck without a puddle, riding down Shit's Creek. Where there's a troubled mind, look for salvation. Chasing something that can't be seen. Yo, what I mean is the way that people scheming. The truth stretched out like limousines. So condensed, motherfucker. I bench motherfuckers, put the weight on my set. Cigarettes and plenty water after sex. Hydrate and hold. This that new. Couple years down is gold. 24.
Stop. I just... everything. I didn't know that these sayings were things that are around. I thought that some of these sayings were just spoken here in like, you see how boxed in and tunnel vision we can be? Like, as if I thought that other people were playing Duck Duck Goose as kids all around the world. And, you know, he just said, he spoke about North, East, West, and, you know, I didn't know that other people, you know, used the analogy up shit creek with no paddle. I thought that was an Australian thing. I'm sorry. Happen. But it just shows me how much more I need to learn. And I'm so grateful that I've got my Crow family, because it's just not stuff I thought I'd hear in a Hanumankind song at all. Sorry, I feel real ignorant. But even that, he's talking about people stretching the truth. Like, the whole world lacks honesty. Like, there is a drought of honesty, and has been for so long. There's a drought of truth everywhere you look. It's depressing. And I just love the way Brothers said, you know, stretching the truth like a limousine. And then he comes in and says, so condense, mother, you know, like, condense your shit and start telling the truth so others don't have to suffer. This is crazy.
Motherfucker, I bench motherfuckers, put the weight on my set. Cigarettes and plenty water after sex. Hydrate and hold. This that new. Couple years down is gold. 24 karat flyer than a parrot on a jet. Coming back to the issues that I see. Can't forget I observed that while I might have bounced to check. I got neighbors asking favors for a meal or less. So blessed what I consider myself. Good food, good music, so far good health. Praise to the unknown, some might call it God. But what's God in a world where there's so much
fraud? I need to let
fraud?
loose, bullets in the chamber. Figure when I shoot, duck cause you in danger. You duck or you a goose, yeah, your circle looking weak. Bunch of chickens in the coop, watch what come out of your beaks. Yeah, I need to let loose, bullets in the chamber. Figure when I shoot, duck cause you in danger. You duck or you a goose, yeah, your circle looking weak. Bunch of chickens in the coop, watch what come out of your beaks. Bullets in the chamber. Figure when I shoot, figure when I shoot, figure when I shoot. Duck cause you in danger. Figure when I shoot, figure when I shoot, figure when I shoot. I need to let loose.
Ayo,
That's 4 from 4. Bah, 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 bah. That is 4. That's a 4-punch combo. Is anyone going to send me something that I'm not going to like? Love. Not even like. Love. There's no way in the world that I think I'd be pushing 40 and starting to just really love rap. And not just for the beats, you know, but for the, like, I'm really starting to appreciate rap so much more than I did when I was younger. It was just all about the partying back then and what beat, but, you know, how long ago was, what am I doing? How long ago was this? How long ago was this, people? Oh, God. Sorry. God, I'm editing. I might not edit, like, I probably won't edit that out. It takes too long. And time's not my friend. How long ago did he do this? What? Come on. I'm sorry, people, but damn, I need to get some sleep. Like, that just shook me up. Deep. What are we doing here? And I want to... Okay, so it's produced... So Calmy seems to be... Well, Calmy's produced... I love the beat, which is... This was a year ago? I don't know how long ago this was. Anyway, let me know how long ago it was. I don't think this is a year ago. I think this... I don't know. Because, I mean, the quality was a bit rough. So I'm thinking, I thought it was longer than a year ago. But anyway, it doesn't matter because it was the lyrics. Okay, and then this, I thought that was Jessie Reyes, who I love. I swear I thought that was her at the end, but it says featuring Rudy Mukta. Beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. I love the structure of the song. I love when a song starts with the hook at the start. I'll say it over and over again. That hook was perfect. It was perfect. The perfect length. But just the scheme within it was disgusting. You know, yes, I might have felt a little bit nervous because, you know, I'm a bird, I'm the crow, I'm part of that kind of scheme. But brother just spared me. He didn't chuck a crow in there, thank God. No, we were just talking about ducks, chickens, and geese. But I loved this. What I did want to say is, like, the way he said, the bullets in the chamber, and, you know, he expressed, you know, how good it feels to shoot. And, you know, that is true, people. But it's momentary. The release. If you let things build up. Damn, I need to do something about this heartburn. If you let things build up, this is what I was talking to my son about. These emotions are going to come out, right? And like I said, if you don't acknowledge them and find a peaceful way to validate yourself and how you're feeling and peacefully release these emotions in whatever way. Man, I use boxing every time. I don't know, too much of anything is not good, okay? And I've fallen into the trap of being at a boxing gym, constantly training my ass off, to the point where when I get home I'm just like knocked out, right? Because I don't want to be like laying in bed and thoughts running through my head and just can't sleep, blah blah blah. Okay, those of you that know the struggle of that know. I know my sons, my two oldest, struggle with very similar things that I do. anger. It literally burns in your belly. It's the worst feeling. I get it. And if you don't find a way to get it out peacefully, it's very scary when it just explodes. Especially for young kids, young people, especially teenagers. It's a very confusing, distressing feeling when these ugly feelings that you're trying to avoid just come out, because they will come out. You know, you can only numb them and push them down so far for so long. And what I was trying to explain to my son is that if you don't find a safe, peaceful way for yourself to express them feelings and lighten, you know, your spirit, other people that you love around you often pay the price. Okay? Whether it be you just projecting on them, which is what I'm having trouble with my son doing with me, or you're in such a distressed situation that the people you love are just worried sick about you and doing all that they can to help you and don't know how to help you. You know, like, oh man, I could talk about it. I seriously was talking all about this with my son today. It just blows me away. I don't know why I stay away from my beautiful YouTube Crow family for so long, because once I come back, it's actually such a catharsis for me. I love that word. I feel like this reaction was catharsis for me. Oh, listen. Oh. If you can tell, I'm getting hot and flustered because I'm just overwhelmed. I need sleep. I love yous all. What am I doing next for the brother HMK? Love, love, love him. Love him. I love you, brother, so much. No, let me get. I love you so much. And I love my Crow family. Catharsis. Catharsis. That is a mad word. Damn.